setting it on. It's the vibe.
When the booming system hums in the streets, hear it coming when I'm running from the heat. Stomach full from the hummer seat we eatin', hoping that our dog is cool with what we hearin'. I just put some sauce up on my dotted brick cakes. As I eat it up, our bass is booming, flying faster than a bullet. What you doing? You know that don't waste you. Now moving. Go 45 and low quads to the mind. Fall on the ground and keep you relaxed. Dancing in place, you keep it contained. Got one more chance. Benedictions awaited. On 6th Sunday, you know we are shot. The Miller comics are off. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most shot of us all? I'm shot. I'm hot. What's up? When the booming system hums in the streets, hear it coming when I'm running from the heat. Stomach full from the hummer seat we eatin', hoping that our dog is cool with what we hearing. I just put some sauce up on my dotted brickets. As I eat it up, our bass is on my dotted brickets. As I eat it up, our bass is booming, flying faster than a bullet. What you doing? You know that don't erase you. Now moving. Go 4, 5 and low quads to the mind. Fall on the ground, they keep you relaxed. Dancing in place, you keep it contained. Got one more chance. Benedictions awaited.
Sometimes my heart races while I'm driving slow in the city, lost on purpose like the news on TV. Everyone is terrified of change except for me. I sit with my head by my radio. Is there something here we still don't know? It feels like running into a minefield when you're onto something real. Sunshine, you're so pretty, she said with the red wine, barefoot and cigarettes. There's good inside our home, and everyone outside's a silhouette, and the water's always cold in my goddamn Midwestern winters. And our garden never grows, because I always lose all the seeds, and you never say hello, but you say hi like you're Shailene Woodley, because we're stuck inside a snow globe, and when it's dropped, we'll both freak. I sit with my head by my radio. Is there something here we still don't know? It feels like running into a minefield when you're on to something real. My father wrote a book, and it took him 10 years to get it published. My grandfather won a war, and he said he didn't like 1 second. So, is it worth it, or do you think I'm wasting my time? constant pressure fills my brain with fresh doubts and endless desire for answers on everything from sports to sushi. For my head, for my brain, for my radio, is there something here we still don't know? It feels like running into the unknown when we're on to something bold. My father wrote a book, and it took him 10 years to get it published. My grandfather won a war, and he said he did it like 1 second. So, is it worth it? Or do you think I'm wasting my time? The constant pressure fills my brain with fresh doubts and endless desire for answers on endless desire for answers on everything from sports to sushi. For my brain, for my radio, for my radio. Is there something here we still don't know? It feels like running into the unknown when we're on to something. Take me away in a flat-bottom Princecraft, out to the ocean, a brokered peace of truce. Somewhere in Italy or Martha's Vineyard, if the white dress fits, I'ma do what I gotta do. Say what you will, the clementines are dying. I'm on TikTok watching someone make a giant epee and turn the camera around to reveal the ruins of America. Rest in peace to the eardrums of the buyers. Verve and Wakefield theories hypnotize the choir. The choir should be skeptical, the choir should have information. It's the duty of the choir to deliver the L and the letters from the Asian. Managerialisms from school children spilling out of the inkwell is hilarious. The greatest con of all just went from 7 to a dozen zeros. Daisy's no grown man, and I'm flying green shells when I hear patches returning and the storming of the Bastille occurring. Take me away, seasick and sunburned. Take me away, seasick and sunburned. Somebody's sister needs fall classes Barry. Take me away, take me away. Somewhere in Italy or Martha's Vineyard. Take me away, seasick and sunburned. Somebody's sister needs fall classes Barry. After summer to Papa. Take me away, Papa. Somewhere in Italy or Martha's Vineyard. Hope they like Puntarelle. Rest in peace to the eardrums of the buyers. Verve and Wakefield theories hypnotize the choir. The choir should be skeptical, the choir should have information. It's the duty of the choir to deliver the L and the letters from the Asian. Managerialisms from school children spilling out of the inkwell is hilarious. The greatest con of all just went from 7 to a dozen zeros. Daisy's no grown man, and I'm flying green shells when I hear patches returning and the storming of the Bastille occurring. Daisy's no grown man, and I'm flying green shells when I hear patches returning and the storming of the Bastille occurring. seasick and sunburned.
Take me away. Take me away.
Take me away, seasick and sunburned.
Take me away, seasick and sunburned. Take me away, seasick and sunburned. Somebody's sister needs fall classes buried. There's somewhere to park. Take me away to live. Hope they like Puntarelle. Take me away, seasick and sunburned.
Take me away, take me away.
Take me away, seasick and sunburned. Somebody's sister needs fall classes buried.
Take me away,
Take me away to wherever, somewhere in Italy or Spain. Hope they like Puntarelle.
Is there someone listening to the working class man? Since all he seems to be doing just don't seem to go according to plan. Don't it make you want Yoda? Down with the Pope. I try to see people's point of view, but I never lost a hope. As the 10th whistle sounds and the daylight begins to die, I can just lean back and start to watch it go over my head in the sky. As I start to hum, hummingbird is coming back to her trees. Then I want to reach out as she flies away from me. I just want to reach out and cry. The ones I love and believe in, they're the obstacles in my wheel. The ones who are supposed to give to me are instead trying to steal. What's wrong with painting the town across the wings of doves? Domination wants to dominate, the natives just want love. In this time of sharing, forgive me if I bore, but I never met another man who didn't ask me for more. In this whole wide world, all I can assure you again, my closest friend ain't a woman, ain't a child, ain't a man. She's a bird so free and so tight. Just wanna reach out all to you. As long as we gonna die someday and never see each other's face, then right now, here, and love only can they say. I'll kiss and I'll touch her once before she leaves this spot with the space on her wings. Maybe right now, she'll be stupid enough and wanna come without her wings.
To the tick and knock 'em off balance if David's the artist. Do my words leaving an indelible mark? Do they make your heart stop? Leroy like Coke in the park, niggas in Paris. Melington and Mark Jagger, I'm rubbing the lamp from afar. I'll pass Rapunzel with the Grammy and lasagna. Mind as sharp as katana, slice to your chakra, life to the chopper. Mr. Papa Papa, Steven in the lava. Always knew I'd rhyme like this, just took a little beans and rice, that's it. I just took a little beans and rice for this. Something about the timing, let me align you with my likeness. Something about my driving, respect my mind cause I'm a driver. Let me align you with my likeness. mind cause I'm the driver. Rolled off my tongue, I'm keeping it savage, like Von Dutch in Paris. Farm truck out in Kansas, watch me do damage. Picture my laps in the hundreds, no handouts for Andre, just handles for God. Once you believe, show it to me like Egypt. Whisper connection like Venus, count my blessings in Arabic. Something about my timing, let me align you with my likeness. Something about my driving, I know what's before me. No one can course me, hear my running ghostly. It's something nebulous you're messing with now. It's my timing, align you with my likeness. It's my driving, respect my mind because I'm driving. Let me align you. You got me missing my mind. Twin and 99, eternal like the words I find. Eternal like a pentabin, everywhere without four wheels. Since the yellow Benz, I drive like a madman. Jack Black, they clap hands. Pap saw me U-turn, saw me on map, look 4th Street, holding my tongue. I used to hold it too long as a young one, fighting with the girls, they dum-dum. Some of my best year was in Bum Jam. How about that? Roll. Something about the timing, let me align you with my likeness. Something about my driving, respect my mind cause I'm a driving. Let me align you with my likeness. Respect my mind cause I'm the driver. You got me missing my mind. Twin and 99, eternal like the words I find. Eternal like a pentabin, everywhere without four wheels. Since the yellow Benz, I drive like a madman. Jack Black, they clap hands. Pap saw me U-turn, saw me on map, look 12th Street, holding my tongue. I used to hold it too long as a young one, fighting with the girls, they dum-dum. Some of my best years was in Bum Jam. How about that? How about that? Bro.
What about did you guys think of the concert last night? This thing on? Ah, that was pretty insane, pretty intense. They smacked a lot of baskets out of the park. That was awesome, man. You mean out of the hoop?
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Everyone muttering. I've tried them all. It's out of sight. How's that sound? Well, fellas, now to the big leagues. Come on, let's get it moving. We're stepping into a new age. No going back. Static. Now that I've got my act together, it's time to go out in style. Space Jam.
If you can, this crazy place, a little Space Jam. If you can, have a little Space Jam. If you can,
and Space Jam.
if you can.
That was sweet. Come again?
Fellas, a little help. People noise, coffee pushing engine noise. Tavern niche market going off the top of my head. Carved a core brand identity for our coexistence. Yin and yang. Hey, cup clinking noises. Black and white. Black and white.
Do the Space Jam.
This crazy place, a little Space Jam. If you can, have a little Space Jam. If you can, and the Space Jam. If you can. fellas, a little help, doodle doodle like doodly. Explain these family matters. Tab a niche market. Going off the top of my head. Carved a core brand identity for our coexistence, yin and yang. It depends on how you approach it. You need young people like me to explain these family matters. Tab a niche market. Going off the top of my head. Carved a core brand identity for our coexistence, yin and yang. Black and white.
I've seen lightning talk to thunder, and I've seen wishes come true. Burning in a barn fire, I found a horseshoe. I've been licked by a cow, and I've looked a mule in the mouth. I've been slickered and snake bit, but never liquored and drank yet. I've been high up in the hollow where the tall tales flow. Down the river runneth louder than the Bible says so. Out under the stars, under the spell of a moonshine, that's where I find tall tales, long as I believe them. That tale's tall enough. I've seen a lot of real bulls in the rodeo, and I've heard about horses that are hard to shoe. When we stop on a field trip to Texas Pete's, and we meet a turtle that tortures me. I've been high up in the hollow where the tall tales flow. Down the river runneth louder than the Bible says so. Under the stars, under the spell of a pineapple moonshine, that's where I find tall tales, long as I believe them. That tale's tall enough. That tale's tall enough. Down to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the right. Come on. Anybody got the time? If you're high, you're on my mind. Come on, anybody got the time? If you're higher on my
If you're higher on my mind.
walk to the fun part. pretend you're Big Joe Turner. I'm like Moses with my eigen vector. Do you like my dynamite? Leather and weatherproof too. Enigma like bruised fruit. Lacquered in Volcadome. Tap me like a talk show. Beaver whacked in my bass. When they made that French film, became so much more clear. Led Zeppelin receipt zine. Everybody wants something from me. Hey, American boy toy, say something weird. Every night she calls, say something weird. Raise your hands if you want me. I'm following customs. Say it through the neon to me. Baby, I could be a Tinseltown treat. You pretend you're Scarlet Woman. I'm the Martin and the Serpent Charmer. Do you like my dynamite? Leather and weatherproof too. Television commercial for Hollywood. I could be a Tinseltown sweet. Television commercial for Hollywood. When the show is over, we retreat to another satellite city. Television commercial for Hollywood. Television's the ocean of our grief. Television commercial for Hollywood. Do you like my dynamite? Leather and weatherproof too. I'm on top of you. Commercial for Hollywood.
I'm glad you finally decided to meet here with the Alien Negotiator.
City hustling, bustling motion. Flame so hot you'll catch an ocean. Strain and fortune upon my forehead. This ain't no ordinary. You do some things I did already. Chasing my means look like I'm falling. If I give an inch, they gon' take a mile at the speed of wind. Send me on a whim. You can't hold a crowd like I think I did. How would you know? They scan the islands and the coast. Wanna find geniuses or some. How would you know if you didn't go? You could get my services remote. You could stream it live, come to my shows. Talk about my uprise with your folks. Take some bits and dip it in your quotes. Pouring down some wisdom down your throat. Woo! Ay, you wanna feel the coast in your islands. The moments they made me calmer down and focus. I made you aware of what your mess called for. You probably deserve somewhere if you ain't know me. They finally found a cure to being poor. Yeah, man discovered he can build in laws now. Happy concentrations all across the globe. How a demon is convinced the globe. Coming back in straight from downtown. I'm putting back ends back from the show. Why they acting like they ain't no legend now? I'm finally home. You can stream it live, come to my shows. Talk about my uprise with your folks. Hey, take some bits and dip it in your quotes. Hey, pouring down some wisdom down your throat. Pour it, you know it. Hey, you wanna feel the coast in your islands. The moments they made me calmer down to focus. I made you aware of what your miss called for. You probably deserve somewhere if you ain't know me. How would you know me? Time slip, linear, time slip, running out for minutes now. Oh, big doubt, you can't beat me. Big doubts on inefficient kinds. Observation.
doubts on investments before it's fine.
Ayo, Ray.
Time slip, linear time slip, running out for minutes now. Big doubt you can't beat me. Big doubts on inefficient observations. Big doubts on investments before it's fine. Hooray!
It's 3 o'clock on a Tuesday, and I can't be asked to move from my bed. So I'm here, binging Netflix when I Netflix. Lindley should be cleaning it up instead. And hey, I know it's all getting out of hand. It's my day, like all day. I'm in binge mode, feeling lifeless, autopilot. Kinda know what you mean when you say there are better ways of life than it is this. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I guess it does depend on how we're measuring bliss. How many pills did you take and what episode is this? Let's calculate all of the unwatched things in the queue and all the potential, yeah, for just nothing else to do. It's all getting out of hand. In binge mode, following through. Binge mode, what anything is when anyone is you, is with you. Is with you.
I think I like stand-up comedy. I like things on the surface. If you offer me peeled mandarins, almost never I will refuse. I only buy boneless meat. I eat oysters only when they're loosened. If I want a book, I buy it already browsed. I like prefabricated houses. Little time in this world, that's why I go in through the shortcut and my shrimp spoiled. I like them already peeled. Things shouldn't have that much flavor. It's better if they're bland. When I feel pain, I take anti-inflammatories. I have few enemies. I avoid sweaty people. I like vegetarians' meat. Almost everything is nice with a few meters of fabric. Little time in this world, that's why I go in through the shortcut and my shrimp spoiled. I like them already peeled. That's why I prefer that they don't quarrel with me. Maybe we were created for nothing. They brought us down here to this land. We grew up knowing that we'll disappear. I chose
chose the worst exit. I chose the worst exit. I thought I was saving time. I thought I was saving time. In the end it was pure agony. And I came into the future with the body peeling like a shrimp. I chose the worst exit. I chose the worst exit. I thought I was saving time. I thought I was saving time. In the end it was pure agony. And I came into the future with the body peeling like a shrimp.
Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna burn? Are you gonna crash test dummy gonna burn? Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna burn? Are you gonna crash test dummy? Said it's obvious to me, but I see it time again. When you get the zealots in, they can justify any means, clutch their enemies, clutch their enemies, stifle their dissenting views. Don't let them lose, I guarantee they're out of steam. Well, here's exhibit A of what happens when you put malcontents in charge and they stake their claim. They won't refrain for you or anyone. Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna burn? Are you gonna crash test dummy gonna burn? Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna burn? Are you gonna crash test dummy? They flip the table, the damage is untraceable. Erase the rules, redefine which way is up. Don't even try to stop them or explain. And they're collapsing, they're losing the war, cause the time's overdue. And they waltz in like they're so fresh. They demand respect, but I'm not impressed. You crash, everything around you's falling down. Everything you try to build, it shatters to the ground. Everything surrounding you. You seem defensive and I sense it. You're fraying and losing your bearings. It bursts and you're trapped in a cell. We'll try to escape on casting the bell. The legacy crumbles above you and the margins are closing around you. And you wish that you could turn back time, cause you're a crash test dummy, baby. Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna burn? Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna burn? Are you gonna crash? You're out of time, and you beg and you plead, cause you're scared. I know you're unfulfilled. Oh, I know. You're out of time, and you beg me and plead, cause you know me when you're my crash test dummy, baby. No, you're out of time, and you know me inside, don't you? Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna burn? Are you gonna crash test dummy? Gonna crash? Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna burn? Are you gonna crash test dummy? Gonna burn? You gonna come home?
You were sitting on the hood of the car. This light was everywhere. It was so cold, we could see our breath in the moonlight reflected off the hood. Night, it was so cold. Night, the light, oh, every night. were shivering. The wind was moving the trees. The light flashed and I knew it right away. Oh, you were so beautiful, and I felt like, the light came through the trees and flashed again. And then there was silence, and I was staring at you, but I wasn't looking. You're on the radio, and I hear the DJ make his pitch, and his voice says beautiful on the outside, but inside, 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 inward facing, fragmented, parallel, self-weaving thoughts, endless, sightless consumer, searching, satisfied by this laser beam love. Well, pitched uncertainty stands and gates, these charged times await. And I collect my thoughts and stop shivering, and I see you sitting on the hood of the car. This light, unnatural. This light was laser beam love. I see you shivering on the hood of the car. This light. Nights like this won't come again. Nights like this won't come. Nights like this won't come again. Nights like these won't come. Nights like this won't come again. Nights like this won't come. These nights will never come again. These nights won't ever come. Life's like this. Life's like wind. Life's like this. It never comes again.